ヒーロー D シリーズ
D シリーズ
ディスティニーデストロイです。
D タイム
It's D タイム。
Welcome back to D-Time Duels. We're here, baby. It's always D-Time to duel. And here we have the Neos deck versus Superheavy Samurai. Yeah, they're still around. People say the deck ain't dead. Well, we're gonna see after this game. And as always, we always lose a Dairo. We lost the Dairo here, and of course, when we lose a Dairo, it is an insane hand all the time. It always happens that way. Actually, no, this hand was actually not that good if I remember. They're going to start off with the Wakaushi. No hand traps in my hand here. Then they're going to have the Big Ben. And then they're going to bring out the Wakaushi. Then the Big Ben to search. And so, yeah, this was really not a good hand on my end. Gets the Soul Piercer. And then they're going to go ahead and normal summon the Soul Piercer. And then I think they're gonna synchro. They're gonna synchro into the train guy. Oh man, I'm not the best with names. Train guy who searches. What's he gonna add from back to hand? And let's see here. Oh, then they're going to Pendulum Scale the Wakaushi to the field. Looks like they got an Ash in hand. Then they're going to use the Superheavy Samurai. I'm not sure what the name of that one is, but I think they get destroyed for the search. And then I think that's the Ninja. Summons the Ninja. Then the Ninja effect summons the Soul Piercer from the graveyard. Okay. Alright, and then they're gonna, I think they're gonna special summon. I don't know all their names. I don't know the lines anymore. Like when before the ban list, I don't know the exact line. Is that the motorcycle? And they get the motorcycle. They summon the gear thing there. You guys saw a little earlier. Then they're gonna synchro off into the Stardust Exo Dragon, and then the Wakaushi goes back to the ST. There's a Pendulum. Swings back to Motorbike. Then he's gonna synchro into the Fleur. So is that a Droll and an Ash? Then he's gonna, I think, go into the Genius. Link those two off into the Genius, and the Genius is gonna Chainlink, special, and then search. So I believe there were some chain links that were happening there. Got the wagon. And then he's got the Regulus, and he's gonna summon the Regulus. Gets the Soul Piercer. And then he's gonna link those two away for the Appaloosa, and that is kind of there you go. That's your Superheavy Samurai combo. That's your Superheavy Samurai full combo, as they would call it. Minus a few things, I guess. But yeah, I mean, in a roundabout way, they pretty much got there. You know, when I see their hand traps, oh man, goodness. When I see their hand traps, yeah, it probably would be better that we are going second. Now, I was gonna say that, you know, with Neos, it's okay to lose the dot roll because it's a really good going second deck. I'm not gonna lie. And we made a earlier video here on the main channel, which is better, Omni versus Neos. And you can go ahead and check that out. Personally, against the meta, I think Neos is better. Omni has a lot of different weaknesses that people don't want to admit. I'm a lifelong Omni hero player myself, and I feel like there are a lot of flaws that it has. Like, for example, Neos does not have the Vision Hero increase problem. So, you know, we don't have that issue at all. It's a lot easier to play Neos. Then, so we're gonna go to main phase and summon the use the Crosskeeper effect to summon. We were thinking Shadow Mist. No, wrong one. Neos. Okay, so that we can run over the Appaloosa. He lets it go. He doesn't negate it. He's just holding out. I don't know what he's holding out for. but he doesn't negate it, and then we're just gonna go attempt to go to battle phase, man. This is so funny. Yeah, this is not like a good hand. Then we're gonna emergency call. Then we play in a droll here. Let's see. Then we're gonna get the Blaze Man. See, now he has a droll, but that's, you know, hey, you know, we don't have any control over that. Then we're gonna battle phase and attack the Appaloosa with Neos, the Neos punch. Then, so now we're on the droll, and that's okay. Now every deck mains droll, honestly. I don't like droll. I don't like maining droll this format. Then we're gonna normal summon Grambo. You guys get ready for this. We're gonna OG contact fuse. We're gonna OG contact fuse into Grand Neos. Now I would use a cross keeper for draw 2, but remember we're under droll, which would have been that much cooler, but that would have been sick. Then we're going to use his effect to bounce something or somebody back. And he's going to have to negate. I think I'm targeting the Fleur, I think. So he has to negate. Man. Negates and destroys. So now we're going to shuffle. We did OG contact. Then we're going to set a Called by the Grave and end our turn, man. And then their draw phase, their standby, and I'm surprised they didn't do anything. They didn't use a Baron de Fleur to tag back. Then he's gonna hit my Call by the Grave with the Fleur. But then we go ahead and chain. This is, like I said, you know, perhaps this player was not at his A game on this one, but you know, we have to take advantage. We take every opportunity we get. We chain the Call by the Grave to hit the Soul Piercer in the graveyard. So now he thinks first of all, I'm surprised he doesn't negate it, Regulus. Then he summons. Oh, he summons the Samurai, the Super Heavy to take my. I didn't read that. Let us know if this was bad play, like as far as like illegal plays or something that I'm missing. Let us know down in the comments. But he just goes to attack for 58. Or 50, 60 something, and we live to tell the story. We live to tell the tale. 58, yeah, we took 58. Then we go ahead and normal summon Blaze Man back to our main phase. We know we don't have to worry about a Defleur. We have a Miracle Fusion in our hand, so that's also good. He lets it go. I'm very surprised. No droll. We get a Polymerization. We're just gonna activate Miracle Fusion, I think. Let's see. Keep in mind, we still have a cross keeper in the graveyard. Now we go Miracle Fusion. It's like, he lets that go. Okay. Now we're going to chain block. Boom. Shining Neos. Chain link 1. We're going to do some chain blocking, basically, to draw 2. So chain link 1, Infernal Rage. Chain link 2, the cross keeper. So we're chain blocking. We're getting our trap. Well, you can't call by the cross keeper because it banishes itself for a cost. And I'm kind of surprised that he didn't use the called by on the activation of the Miracle Fusion. Honestly, we got away with murder. We just resolved it. We got away with murder. We got away with murder, guys. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, we just outplayed him super hard. No, he just wasn't at his full A game in this game. So we're gonna give him that benefit. And then we discard the Dark Panther because we already normal summoned. So Dark Panther would have been really good. And then he goes ahead and negates that with Regulus. Then we're going to Ian Shuffle. So go ahead and tag back the Wingman. And he's just kind of seeing, like, he really kind of messed up with the Miracle Fusion, but, I mean, yep, we go ahead and successfully tag back for the Spirit of Neos. Spirit of Neos goes to search, just fine. I think we get Engage Neo Space. See my hand. We activate it, yep, send the Shadow Mist. There's the Grand Neos, or the Grand Mole. That's crazy though. Yeah, we're getting away with murder here. We're gonna summon the Neos, who's at 35. If we do this, there's really no other target, so then we get polymerization. So, boom. We don't have a wingman necessarily, so we're just gonna go to battle phase. So I'm just like, there's really no way into, yeah. So there's nothing else that we can go for. All of our Neospatians are gone. No, we don't really have many other targets. Then the Shadow Mist gets banished and negated by my call by. So all we have are beat sticks. I'm trying to think. Probably I should have grabbed the Neos Fusion. I should have just grabbed Neos Fusion. That's what I should have did. So then we just go to battle phase. I'm trying to see what I can use the poly with. I can't really even use it. So, but then I realized that, hey, wait a minute. We have Nebula Neos with the with the fusion, with favorite fusion. We still have a Nebula Neos play. So I'm like, no, we're good. So we're kind of just chilling, and yeah. So, and they're like, and they just concede. Bro, like. So if that shows you nothing else, guys, never just scoop. Try to see it through. Try to run it in your head. Try to see it through, because they can mess up or be off their A game. You just never know. That's what pros do. You don't auto scoop, even if it sometimes feels impossible. But with that, if you guys are getting some valuable insight out of this, go ahead and comment in the comments. It's D time, and put a like on the video, please, for the. Really like this video. Really appreciate you guys. Put a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Now I say, don't forget to say "is D time" in the comments. Yeah, just because I didn't say that. Say "is D time." Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hopping off into game 2. So here we are in the game 2, and we are going second, of course. And yeah, you know, I lose a lot of die rolls with this deck, but I'm really starting to come around to enjoying playing second. You know, we've got Neos Fusion. It's a terrifying card. Engage Neospace is a very decent card going second as well, which leads into Neos Fusion. But he's going to start with Ben K. Looks like he doesn't draw super hot, and he can't do that. Someone called that out. Big shout out to Cody the Beast. He can't do that with that Super Heavy Samurai. We called it. We figured it out. So don't worry before you guys start typing in the comments. That play gets adjusted, so don't worry. He has it just pretty much in his turn. I think that's an E emergency call, but yeah, someone else caught it, and you know what? Really, kind of in a way, that means I get called out too, because first of all, I haven't played against these guys since the last format, since pre-ban list, and second, I need to read my cards, so I'm gonna call myself out on that one. So we're good, everything is fine, game state is fixed, game state is repaired, so guys, don't worry. So what we got here, they just kind of have to end their turn. They're more in an emergency call. Now, I want to show you guys something. A lot of you guys talk about, you know, some people, critics, I don't want to say critics, but people who are like somewhat skeptical of Neos say, oh, there's a Nibiru problem. Well, I argue nay. I'm going to show you guys something here. Then we're going to go ahead and get the E-Call into the Shadow Mist, and there is no Drove, fortunately. We're just going to go engage Neospace. Oh my goodness. Like, as long as this deck is not being locked and floodgated out of the game, this deck is crazy. Well, any deck is crazy, right? I guess you could make that argument for any deck, right? Engage Neospace in our Neospatian and our Shadow Mist, get our polymerization, the new chain links. We're adding cards from deck to hand. What are we going to get? Get the Stratos, and it looks like because I sided out a lot of stuff, so I'm going to just grab the instant contact. We sided out the Protector of the Elements, protection of the elements. Then we're going to go ahead and use the Cross Keeper, Stratos, and then they negate the Stratos effect with an Effect Veiler. And you guys see there's a DD Crow in their hand, but because Neos is not so weak to it at all. Now it would really hurt the Omni Heroes really bad. We put a Malicious to the graveyard. Very easy. Then we go polymerization between those two, Stratos and Neos. For the Infernal Rage, we're going to go Chain Link 1 and 2. So, no, actually, Did I not search? I think I already had the favorite contact in here. And then we're gonna do our chain links. Boom. Miracle. But then he's gonna also, okay, chain link 1, the cross keeper, chain link 2, the sunrise, chain link 3, Nibiru. So Nibiru, okay, he did Nibiru at the best spot. This is not a good spot to Nibiru, but he's, you know, I have the ability to be able to attack, so I understand where that came from. This was definitely ill-timed Nibiru, but hey, we're still able to play. We still got a lot of stuff to do. We still have pretty much full setup, even through Crow. We're gonna we're gonna pivot that was in an instant contact, and then we're gonna go ahead and summon the Grand Neos. Then we're gonna go ahead and Miracle Fusion, and he doesn't chain anything. Still no Crow. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and bring out. I asked him. He said no. So yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and Miracle Fusion those two out into the Neos Wingman, and then Neos Wingman is not gonna destroy. Then we're gonna go ahead and Neos Fusion. The reason why Neos Wingman doesn't destroy is because Neos Wingman does not destroy because we want to just blow, you know, inflict burn damage to the opponent. Battle phase, Arm Neos, yeah. Good game, guys. Appreciate you guys, and gonna catch you guys in the next one.